You know, for a very long time, there have been black men within our community who've warned of a certain type of man, whether it be from inside the community or outside the community. And let's be honest, some of our women have been hard headed. And for some reason, some of our women don't want to take responsibility for their actions, young or old. Now, when I say women, I'm not talking about little girls or teenage girls. That's a different category. I'm talking about those who over the age of 18 and up. You knew this man had a reputation, but you thought it would be different for you. See, it's one thing if the incident happened and the brother came out and said, "Yeah, it was inappropriate. I apologize," and was some type of restitution made or some type of punishment or acknowledgement of what happened. And I'm not saying that his career should be destroyed, because I think it's dangerous for people to start saying take somebody's livelihood away from them, because that's a slippery slope. Because everybody at some point has said or did something that somebody might find offensive. And if they're going after the way you make your living, there's going to be a lot of unemployed, broke people with lawsuits in this world. Now, when my grandfather's was alive, I'm pretty sure there were women in the community that was making poor choices. Just like my father, his brothers, and his friends, and them, there were women making choices, poor choices. When I was a certain age, there was women making poor choices. In the '90s, we called them chicken heads and all that stuff. And and a lot of times, those of us who was warning these females about certain dudes, we were getting called cock blockers. We were jealous, or you're not really nice. You're just pretending, yada yada yada. Everything to excuse the fact that they wouldn't get with dudes based on superficial things: money, cars, perceived fame. Now, I know there are a lot of mothers out there that have told their daughters, "Hey, don't mess with those type of guys." But there's a lot of mothers out there that have told their daughters, "You better get with him, you better get that money, you better get that fame." And you can't deny it. Look at the gluttony of reality shows that we've seen within the last 18 years or so. Think about that for a second. These basketball wives, even I'm not even wives, they were just side chicks or girlfriends. Look how they were celebrating on MTV teenage pregnancies and stuff. Now, albeit this a recent phenomenon, because back in the day, if you were black and you was a teenager was pregnant, or you was a black woman, you was the side chick, you was roasted in the media, or you was dismissed as a whore. But now, ever since white chicks got bold with it and doing it out on levels that black women could have never done it, it's acceptable. Remember when Tiger Woods got busted? Now, I'm not a fan of Tiger Woods. Can't stand Tiger Woods. He has major self-hate issues when it comes down to his blackness. But it wasn't just one person that came after. It was a bunch of women awesome came out. And you notice all of them were Caucasian women. And I remember saying to my brother, I said, these women are going to give a lot of other women the ability to come out and stop piling on. Even if nothing happened, or even if they initiated, the guy's going to like to heal. Because we always like the bad guy, no matter what happens. But I said, once they went after Tiger Woods, it's going to be easier to pile on black men. My brother said, "I think you're right." And I said, watch and see what happens. And that's why when I do these contests and I say they're going after black men, because for years they've been going after brothers. But now, ever since that Tiger Woods thing, they piled on. And none of those women took responsibility for their actions. They knew that Tiger was married. You can't tell me they didn't know he was married. The man was doing a commercial with his wife. There was that famous image of him, his wife, his eldest daughter, the baby at the time, and the dog. Every time Tiger was golfing, his wife was right there by him. Now she was a professional ass wiper. And what I mean by professional ass, she was a nanny. She walked away at half dude money, and dude ain't been right since that incident happened. And they messed him up. Now, but he's the bad guy. And those women who knew he was married, nobody never said, "Wait a minute, you knew he was married. You kissed and told." They would somehow seem as the victim. And Tiger, all of a sudden, they start talking about not men, black men in particular. They brought Michael Jordan. They brought Shaquille O'Neal. And I'm like, don't y'all notice that they only bring up the black man infidelities or alleged infidelities? Eddie Murphy, they brought about him in the transvestite. They still talk about that to this day. White people still talk about it to this day. They brought about, and then when Melanie, what's that, Mel B, Scary Spice, went out there and put him on Front Street about him being a father. He never spoke ill of her in public, but she got on and dogged him and talked about him like a dog. Whether he was right or wrong, still the media gave a platform for that. That's why when Chris Brown and Rihanna went through their thing, regardless of y'all talking about, I know someone said when they had a picture of it, it was bad. Yeah, it was bad, but both were wrong. Both laid hands on each other. They didn't stop, and you had white women leading the charge. You had gay people leading the charge. You had women from other parts of the world who couldn't take men who beating the crap out of them and cheating on them join in because it was kicking a brother when it was down. And I kept saying in my country, I said, brothers, we got to step it up. We got to do right by each other. We got to do right by our people. If you're going to be a dirty dude, then go out there, don't get married, don't get caught in a committed relationship. If you're going to be the type of dude that fuck around, wear your condoms. But nah, some of these brothers, they wanted to say, I want to pretend, I want for PR purposes, or I want to have that family. Because most men get that itch to want to have a family. But some dudes are not prepared for it. And these females know it. Girl, I'm going to shake my ass and my breasts in front of him, and he can't resist. Now, some dudes can't resist. There's a thing called jail that scares the fuck out of me. And it just that my reputation means more to me than putting myself at risk or my family. But see, when you wave dollars around, people get arrogant. People don't think. But for some reason, we want to make the guys always be the bad guys. And I'm not saying these guys don't have responsibilities or they shouldn't be called out on they stuff. But you got a bunch of women that chase after guys like this. And then when they get burnt or allow themselves to get burnt, now all of a sudden they want to say, well, he took advantage of me. That crap may work when you're 12 years old. And it only should work when you're 12 and 13, 14, and 15. But when you're in your 20s, your 30s, and your 40s, no, you knew exactly what you was doing. You thought what was between your legs was going to change the world, make him change. I'm sorry. Most dudes, they get out of that zone of letting what's between your legs control you, usually by the time they get about 24, 25. Some dudes get out a lot sooner. Some dudes, they actually pay attention to what their parents or their older siblings have said. Y'all heard me say, fellas, if you want to know about women, talk to women. Talk to those who are responsible, got some going for themselves. Ladies, talk to guys who got something going for themselves. Not the player or playerette. Not the one that's out there screwing for money or want to live off the state. Not the one trying to trick some dude into getting them pregnant. Not some dude, don't get with some dude that you know that he ain't faithful. Or you know he got violent tendencies. Or certain rumors. Not yet. Rumors can be lies. But for y'all to have a 25-year delay reaction, something that a lot of us already knew or was suspected or heard of, y'all getting on TV now, y'all do know y'all going on Lifetime, a network that was always geared to white women's sensibilities. Now, I'm not sure who owns Lifetime. I don't know if it's Viacom, which is part of the CBS family, or is it Comcast, or is it Disney? I will assume it's probably Viacom or Comcast. All these channels are owned by some corporate entity now. I have yet to see any documentaries about the white men that have dogged out their women or cheated or done anything. You know, if they ain't done a documentary on Charlie Sheen, now technically he's not white. Because whites pick and choose when they want Charlie Sheen to be considered white. But Charlie Sheen, when he had that breakdown, I told everybody, I said, it's a reason why he's out there acting that way. And I don't think it's drugs. He's a little too lucid at times for it to be drugs. I think it's something else. I think dude got burnt, and he's just going out and blaze the glory. But then somebody must have got to her, maybe his dad or his brothers, said, hey, you need to calm down. And it came out that he had HIV. Now, I remember that people have gone hard on men, especially average dudes, but black men in particular. Yeah, HIV, that's attempted murder. We're going to charge you with because that's a death sentence. Because as far as we know, there's no cure for it. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I've yet to see any documentary. Charlie Sheen had shot women. He had crashed cars off the canyons of California. He had said racist things. He'd been with all kinds of women and nobody's kissed and told. No documentaries. Stephen Collins, Ron Polanski, none of these people, Les Mooney, none of these people. But we got documentaries about R. Kelly and Bill Cosby. Now, some of y'all, even now y'all saying, those of y'all was calling out Bill Cosby, now y'all saying, well, Bill Cosby, that's not fair. Bill Cosby didn't do half the stuff. And then you got somebody saying, well, he didn't do. They said Cosby, now y'all seeing, but y'all comparing R. Kelly to Bill Cosby, which y'all really shouldn't. Why is it only black men that go after? I told y'all way back in 2012, they want to make us the face of everything evil on the planet. That's what they tried to do that cat call video, but they slipped up. They only presented black men. Ashley Judd and them for years been writing about rap. They've been going after rap, saying rap is misogynistic. Music in general is misogynistic. I guess we forgot about those 80s hair bands. I guess we forgot about the music videos in the 90s. I guess we forget about all the primetime soaps and daytime soaps. I guess we forgot, but no, make the black man the boogeyman. But when you got sisters out here amening it or getting on talk shows talking about, well, R. Kelly should have been this and he should have been that. Bill Cosby should have been this. Wait a minute. If you're going to talk about men in general, then I'm with you. But when you stop going after one particular person, that's be your only talking point, then I know you being fed something. Old Grover, the Me Too movement, or the face of the Me Too movement, she was on Trevor Noah talking about R. Kelly and them before. And I'm saying, like, okay, you for the Me Too movement. If white women was involved in that Me Too movement, wouldn't it be equal that you talk about the white men as well? They're Asian men. Y'all when that Dominique Strauss-Kahn raped that maid, where were y'all at? Where were all the white women at? They dismissed her because she was illegal and she was a maid. I didn't see y'all get angry. Y'all only responded because white people responded to R. Kelly. Aaron McGrew, the first episode of Boondocks, was basically calling out black folk. He called out R. Kelly too. But he was also calling out the black community. Like, wait a minute. Y'all bitch and moan about R. Kelly, but y'all still celebrate R. Kelly. Then y'all rationalize R. Kelly. The brother's musically, he's a genius. But the brother for years been telling y'all that he likes sex. Every human being likes sex. But this brother got the money and influence to say, I can act on my whims. When he did that interview with Torrey, when he said, what do you mean, how young is young? I was like, oh my God, bro, I gave you a benefit of doubt. Now people say, how can you give him a benefit of doubt? Because Leah's mom and daddy pimped their daughter out. Leah she knew better. But she's a little girl. Y'all quit acting like these kids are trapped in the 1940s. Y'all act like y'all forgot that y'all was in grammar school, high school, what we talked about and what we did. Or what we saw classmates doing, right or wrong. No, this is not necessarily defense of R. Kelly. It's the hypocrisy that I see going on with the R. Kelly thing. And sisters, y'all keep saying nobody cares about black women. Stop saying that. There are black men like myself that do care about y'all. We do commentaries talking to y'all. We've defended y'all. We told y'all stop following that hood rat mindset. Stop referring to yourself in the most negative way. Stop doing things to get attention. Y'all risking y'all health by growing horsehair to your head, putting industrial strength chemicals in your body to make your behinds look bigger. Y'all risking y'all lives. Y'all going out here get with men that you know are no good from the start. Y'all sharing penises. Y'all messing with gay men, knowing that you're contributing to a dysfunction. But yet all black men get blamed for it. I'm not going to accept responsibility for something that I've warned females on. I have female acquaintances and friends. I said, I wouldn't mess with that dude. Are you just jealous? Look, I ain't never tried to sleep with you. Don't want to sleep with you. But that dude ain't planning to afford that. You go on that website, you know it's a hookup website. You should never go someplace. You should go, if you go a place with this person, you need to let people know where you're going, and it be well lit, need cameras. I'm telling you, never meet somebody at their house. Never know where you live. Now I know today, people can find out anything, but I'm telling you, you don't take them to your crib. Now, if y'all been messing around for 6, 7, 8 months or longer, and you feel that you know that person, that's a judgment call. I had an acquaintance of mine. I said, the site you on, that's a hookup site. I said, don't the images show you everybody showing their genitals and stuff? They talking about what position they like. Shouldn't that be sort of like a aha moment? Nah, he seems nice. Okay, if you want to screw the dude, screw the dude. Don't take him back to your place. You took him back to the place. They had sex. Dude took the condom off. How you not know that, number one? But then he won't leave me alone. I warned you. Can you come do something? No, you got a father and sibling, male siblings. No. I did the friend thing. I warned you. You didn't listen. You thought I was trying to get in your panties. If I ain't getting your panties when we was in high school, I'm not trying to get in your panties now. Every dude ain't trying to get in the scary female we see. We may think about it. We necessarily don't act on it. But y'all chase after dudes that you know are no good. And then, and ask yourself, how do little girls get this thing? And it starts at a young age about money. It's put in their head at a young age. Money, money, money. I'm telling you, little girls, I kid you not, I've seen young as 5. Money, money. Boys don't ask for shit. We ask for stuff, but we don't ask for dollars. And it intensifies as get. I don't know if it's genetic or just the environment, but I know just across the board of ethnicities. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, wait a minute, did they get 12 or 13? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be his wife. We're gonna live in a big house. Listen to what they say. We're gonna live in a big house, we're gonna have fancy cars, we're gonna have these trips, all these designer clothes. Notice they say all that. Then the love might say something. But people say they're young, they're irrational. Ask yourself out now, this generation of boys last 20 years become more materialistic. But prior to that, I remember being in class and hearing girls say that he got a big car. I remember in grammar school, girls was messing with high school boys. And when they got in trouble, they would try to blame us. Parents come to school, my daughter said, y'all doing that. Boy, we sitting there, we scared. And the teachers, and then now, one day, this girl lied and said the boys is trying to mess with her. She went home with some hickeys on her. Mom and daddy came up and did what mom and daddy supposed to. That's their daughter. Looking back at it, I don't begrudge them for doing, even as a kid, I'm like, I don't blame them. Because if my sisters came home like that, I know what my parents would do. I know what I would do as an older brother. But they came in, they asked us all kinds of questions, and one of the boys said, I want my parents. And then all the other parents came up to, and the girl eventually had to admit that she lied, saying that we was messing with her. None of us is messing with her. We knew she was messing with older dudes. We was too worried that these older dudes might mess with us. And when I mean mess with us, jump on us, beat us up, or make threats to us. Remember, we in grammar school, they in high school. They starting to mature, they bigger than us. I remember the girls was mama send them home dressed one way to get to school. They changing behind bushes. They going into restaurants. They going to the bathroom. They changing, putting makeup on. You sitting in the class right there. Why you need to put that makeup on? And then when it's time to go, you change it. I remember on a bus, we was going home. The girl, you at school out there, you chasing after penises. And see, just what I keep telling people, quit acting like you forgot about grammar school and high school and your college years. You're not that fucking old. And even if you get in your 70s and 80s, they was doing that shit back in the 60s and 50s and in the 70s. But y'all want to make the black man the face of the evil and sexual predator and shit. 20-something years we've known about this man, or at least the rumors about this dude. Your mamas, your daddies, your aunties, and whoever pimped y'all out, or y'all said, I'm gonna be a next stop. Y'all know R&B is not like that anymore. Y'all know that they put a lot of white faces. So y'all actually thought that R. Kelly was going to go out there and try to help somebody start up and go through all that and try to get them to the point where they a mega star when he can always mess with established people already. They even established people, they ain't even making music like that anymore. Yes, if R. Kelly did all the things those women said he did in this documentary, then he's wrong. But then you got Questlove and John Legend throwing shade. Y'all went to the same parties with a lot of these people. And y'all knew what was going on. Right now, y'all think that R. Kelly's the only dude or the only human being in the music industry that ain't messing around, male and female? But see, y'all gotta make the black man the boogeyman. And y'all letting women who made poor choices, excuse me, get away with being called out on it. Like I said, if you willingly walk into a cave with bears, knowing there's a possibility that you may get fucked up, that's on you. Now, if you've been sheltered and know nothing, and they spotted you, and that's every now and then somebody might be naive to the world around them. But with the internet the way it is now, social media, even back in the 90s, even when the internet was at its infancy, you can't tell me y'all didn't know about R. Kelly, the rumors. And all the people criticize him, they ain't clean. Celine Dion. Remember when her husband who died stopped looking at her, she was barely wasn't even out of her teens yet. She was a little girl. But nobody brings up date and see what it is. Make the black man the boogeyman of everything. So when something happens to us, we're less sympathetic. Think about it for a second. Only reason why y'all react because white people or white females reacting. See, I would take the Times Up and these other sisters out here more serious, even family members. Oh my God, I can't be in jail. Yeah, but your ass at family news be dancing to his music. Don't tell me. I saw you, cuz. I saw your mama step in the name of love. When y'all go to the club, if R. Kelly show, I'm going to his concert, girl. The same women are criticizing R. Kelly watching Scandal, going to these sex parties, having orgies and stuff, experimenting. But y'all want to blame brothers who've been warning y'all, that y'all called lame and, oh, you're too nice. Oh, you're like my best friend. No, you're my brother. Now y'all wants to come in and play the dirty cop. No. And there have been black women who've warned sisters. And then y'all refer to yourself in the most negative terms. Y'all, how can you complain about somebody like R. Kelly or others when you embrace slut walk? You know what being a slut is, don't you? I have more respect for a prostitute and a porno star because they let you know, hey, I'm in the sex biz, but I can choose if you're in a certain environment who I want to be with. It's no mystery there. You know what you get. But the ones that act like they so sophisticated, I don't care about something. I'm like, I have an ex that like to think that she's perfect. I'm like, you do know you've done, but and I said she blocked all her. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna humor her for a second. I'm like, okay, because she was talking about R. Kelly. I'm like, you do know you, but but see, I know her past. So I'm like, you do, but and you sit there like, like I'm reading the comments on various sites and stuff, and I see black women that say nobody cares about us. Stop that! There are black men that do care about y'all. What about the videos where the fathers that caught their daughters doing inappropriate things or sticking out? Y'all said the daddy too rough, the daddy making it worse. So damn you do, damn you don't. You just tell brother, you're not her father, you're the uncle, you're not the father, you're the friend, you're not the lover. And we sit there like, okay. Then when something happened, y'all wants to come in and play Superman. Look, y'all knew who this dude was, or cats like him. Y'all give these dudes power. Every time y'all lay down with him, his chest gets bigger. Oh man, I gotta do to say this to Shorty. I gotta do hum a few bars and buy her a cheeseburger or take her to just a nice motel or hotel. Let her hang around my entourage, and then the people hung around R. Kelly, if they say, "Oh, we saw R. Kelly do this," but you didn't say nothing, and you sat on it. That makes you a part of that drama? Let me tell you something. If I saw a grown ass man fuck with a 12-year-old girl, 14-year-old girl, I'm calling police. I don't care if you family or friend. I'm like, you fucking wrong, dude. Cause you know better. I don't care how hard up you are, man. You go buy you a print magazine. They still got a few print magazines out there of skin flicks. Buy you a DVD or go buy you some ass. Go get on a plane. Go to Vegas. Go over to Europe somewhere where prostitution is legal. That's why I said they might need to legalize prostitution. Because every time y'all do shit, you divert people into these different realms and shit. Here it is, there young girls get kidnapped and sold in prostitution, and y'all not outraged by this. There are black girls who are being sold in prostitution who are going missing. Y'all not outraged because R. Kelly is famous. Y'all outraged, and y'all say, we got to stop him. You know what y'all just did this weekend? His music sales went up because everybody was like the hypocrisy. Because everybody like, okay, yeah, he's doing this, but you guys for 27 years was dancing and grooving to his music. Now all of a sudden you got issues with him because the white media or white women shame y'all, and you got a bunch of lesbians whispering. You got a bunch of women that look like they got hit in the face with a baseball bat. Yeah, R. Kelly a monster. You got a bunch of women who out there and got whored and used up, and they trying to hate now. All them women that was out there at the club, I'm telling you, I remember going out to clubs when in my early 20s. R. Kelly was performing. He came in and you know, oh my God, it's R. Kelly. And all the dudes, we looking like they run to R. Kelly. He can't fuck all of them again. And then when they couldn't get it, oh, they acting bitches, they acting crazy. You gonna buy me a drink? Nah, you fucked that up. You know what I mean? Let's just keep it real. Everybody who lived in Chicago back in the 90s, we remember R. Kelly when he used to hang around the different clubs downtown. He'll pop up somewhere on the south side or west side unannounced with entourage. Y'all remember back when Ice-T and them used to do the pimp thing? We used to be on Madison and Laramie, between Cicero and Laramie on Madison. Y'all remember that? But this before Bishop One went to Los Angeles and started hanging around with Stoop and them. I'm from the west side. I remember all those things. When I was working in management, that's R. Kelly driving this street. R. Kelly be at River Oaks. He'd be at Orland Park, Michigan City. I'm like, whoa, man. R. Kelly was at the Riverside. Oh, man. And we'd be sitting like, damn. He went everywhere. Everybody knew. Now, if it's a young girl that grew up in the system and had nobody teaching them, then I might be able to say, okay, that person may not be exposed. That's a survival technique. But most of these women came from two-parent household or households where they had siblings or somebody in their life. They got pimped out by their family. Aaliyah mama's now talking stuff. John Legend go sit his ass down somewhere. Questlove talking all kinds of shit. Y'all badmouthing R. Kelly, but all y'all staring to his music. Y'all only doing that because y'all want to save face. We as a people don't know when to step back and say, no, I'm not going to talk about this in public. If you want to be fair, they said, okay, this was me. If I was a famous dude, they're like, what do you think? I'm like, if these things are all true, then R. Kelly needs some help. But the women in question got to ask themselves, you knew that this guy had this reputation. What made you go to him? We need to have that conversation too. Not just let it be one-sided. Then it was said that R. Kelly was molested when he was a kid by women in his family. And people dismissed that. Wait a minute. Why is it that when males are molested, it's dismissed? There are a lot of boys who get molested too by females and males. And sometimes their own mamas do it. I keep bringing up Todd Bridges. When he was on Oprah didn't give a damn when he said that his father friend was messing with him. He was confused. If his white co-star wasn't easy and whatnot, he said he would have grew up and been confused by the sexuality. That's why he said a lot of these little boys walking around here and girls confused. Most little boys walking around here, I'm really a girl trapped in the boy's body. Because adults take advantage. and nobody wants to talk about it because everybody's like, that's homophobic. That's you anti-woman. No, you're trying to stop us. No, I'm being honest with you. At least when we were kids, we was able to be kids. But it seemed like sometime around about 96, 97, it changed for a generation of kids. They've been exposed to things they shouldn't be exposed to. And now these kids who are born from 2000 on, I really feel bad for them. Everything turned out sex, 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 sex. They go to the internet, they see all kinds of things. I remember when Bill Clinton, Mother was saying, Bill Clinton was talking about oral sex is not really sex. You both climax, you both orgasm. What else is it? Remember white folks saying it's not real oral sex, not yet. We forget that. Why aren't y'all criticizing Bill Clinton either? Why aren't y'all going after all these dudes? Why aren't y'all throwing JFK name? Well, because his head got blown off in Dallas. We can't mention JFK messing around with White House interns back in the day. We can't talk about how his brother Teddy was trying about to cheat on his wife and he drove the car for goddamn Pierre Chappaquiddick. Oh, he left old girl to die. But y'all bring up Dr. King with no proof, just alleged. I told y'all, every time you want to go after a black man, if it's not a murder, he's a child molester, or he's a rapist or an abuser. It's something sexual. Because remember that thing, black men got real big penises. They can control their urges. See, a lot of y'all don't understand historical context. And like I said, if R. Kelly was doing these things, y'all aided it. Friends and family, the females that kept laying up with him, doing all of y'all aided in that. Now y'all want to cry because y'all see it's just y'all didn't say nothing in 2016, really. Y'all didn't say nothing in 2015, 2014. Y'all didn't say nothing. Y'all rationalize it. Now when Gretchen Carlson get paid over at Fox and all these white women come out and black women look like white women say, what about y'all? What about your man? What about your man? And I told y'all 2017, I said, watch it. They can turn his own brothers. Harry, you're just what I tell you. I keep telling y'all that until we sit down as a people and address the issue straight up, do we have to worry about child molestation in our community? Yes. Do we have to worry about spousal abuse in our community? Do we have to worry about violence in our community? Yes, we do. Those are things that need to be talked about. But when you aiding or ignoring certain things that should have been talked about and then having a 20 or 30-year delay, I can't take you serious. Just like y'all did with Hillary Clinton during the election. She called us, predators. And I'm like, how y'all? I'm like, oh wait, they didn't bring none of this up. Why bring it up now? Why not confront or go ape shit back when she said it back in the 90s? We delay. We. It's something about our people. Like we've been programmed to have a delayed reaction. This is why people get over on us. Like I said, I remember the whole thing when Leah started. I couldn't for the life. I'm like, y'all still supporting dude? Y'all still buying his music? I mean, you can buy his music if you want to. That's your choice. That's a personal choice. The brother is talented. You can't take that away from him. But I remember around an interview and Nick Cannon was even throwing shade at R. Kelly, but he was hanging around R. Kelly at one point. All these people throwing shade at R. Kelly now. Y'all knew who he was then, but now y'all want to come out like, well, it's not me. Okay, we ain't accusing you of it. But to sit here now and throw shade, I'm like, y'all full of it. At least I've been consistent in my criticism of certain people. I told y'all Black Hollywood is a joke. I've been saying that for years. We sell our soul, we sell our culture, we sell our bodies, we sell our minds. We don't never sit there and say, man, we gotta take a stand. We go after the wrong brothers and sisters who mean well. Y'all let a white man kick this shit up. It started with a fat white dude writing for freelance writing for Rolling Stone and Mary Mitchell writing for the Sun Times. This was all it started. And then you got people saying, And the only reason why the white media going after R. Kelly, because as I told y'all, like they did with Chris Brown, they need a path for these white artists. They need a path for these white men who sing R&B now. They need a path. Remember how they talking about Bruno Mars is bringing R&B back? Like R&B, huh? Yeah, he's a man of color, but they ain't gonna associate him. White folks don't associate him with blackness. They associate him with blackness when it's convenient for them. But they really don't want Bruno Mars. So they said, let's talk about what white Sam Smith and them and these other white guys. That's what they want. Look how Justin Bieber was all hood all of a sudden. Now he's like a skater. He white boy. Huh, dude. Huh. All the stuff that I had told you guys about come true. And I'm not a genius. It's just observation, common sense. And then when you got somebody actually is doing dirt, and then you can't really defend them the way you want to, or you try to spend. I can't spend this, and I'm not going to spend this. If R. Kelly did what he's accused of, he is consequences behind this. But can he go to jail for this? I had an opportunity when the child molestation shit, and what happened? Now you got grown women who didn't get paid, who better look for dollar signs. R. Kelly did this to me. You allowed that shit to happen to you. And for black women to keep saying nobody cares about black women, don't do that. Please don't do that. Because y'all let white women stop putting it. I heard they come from white women first. Nobody really cares about black women. You just indicted an entire group of black men. You let gay black men and women put that in your head as well. There are brothers like myself have been sitting out here saying, y'all mess with the crazy dudes. You mess with the down low dudes. You mess with the thug dudes. You mess with the manipulative dudes. Then y'all feel, I got a decent guy. Yeah, he's decent in public for a short period of time, but he's no different. But the nice guy, you regulated him to friend zone. You're just like a brother to me. And then we sitting there and telling y'all like, yo, you getting played. When a dude say, I can't live without you, or a dude say, I want to invite another chick in the bedroom. I want to do this. Or I want to do this. And you ain't into it and you still do it anyway. And then you wait 20 or 30 years and say, yeah, you made me do it. Wait a minute, you didn't have to do it. You could have easily went to the police and reported R. Kelly. But no, you knew that you was on something. That's why a lot of people, if you look at some of the comments, are not defending a lot of y'all. Because they said, wait a minute, I could see if you still messing around with young kids. And I said, okay, you need to investigate this shit. When you had grown-ass women participating and knowing what they were doing and thought that the power was between their legs, was going to magically get them out of something, and y'all messed up. That's on y'all. I don't feel sorry for females that go out here knowing that they trying to be manipulative. I don't feel sorry for you. Like some females like to go out there and tease you. Me say, stop doing that. You're going to come across the wrong dude. They ain't going to have no control. He going to hurt you. I know what I'm doing. I'm smart and independent. And when brothers here, black ones say you strong and independent, like, okay, keep your strong independent ass over there. When you get hurt, don't come look for us to come save your strong and independent ass. Better go to White Zaddy and do it. And he don't want to help you. Because then he want to prey on you. And it ain't R. Kelly, it's the Arab dude, the Indian dude in the community that y'all messing with. Y'all think we ain't peeped that over the years? Y'all go out here and y'all try to emulate what white women are doing. Sorry, y'all don't have the safety net that they have. There was a time when our women would been caught doing shit like this. They would put themselves in situations like this. It was a handful that you knew in the neighborhood or growing up. Or maybe at the job. Y'all go on social media, y'all half-ass naked, y'all shaking your ass in front of them, and they had somebody taking me serious. Are you kidding me? You should be able to do what you want, but there's a time and place for it. But I just can't get on this thing with y'all. I'm a victim. Hey, you knew what you was getting involved in. A lot of y'all do it because y'all see dollar signs and fame and fortune. Oh, girl, he laid it on me that night. And then y'all get angry that y'all been ran through, and brothers don't want to wait for y'all. Now y'all trying to say, you ain't really down with the community. You ain't black. That's my favorite. Brothers like, wait a minute, you rejected brothers like us, and you went out to cats like R. Kelly and them, these gangbangers and these download dudes. Now y'all miserable. Y'all want us to be miserable. Like I said, this go all the way back to our grandfathers warning us, our women, like, y'all gotta stop carrying yourself this way. And I'm not saying all black women do. Before any of y'all start trying to nitpick what I'm saying, because there's sisters out there been warning others that, baby girl, don't do that. Don't make mistakes I made. He don't love you. Mama, I love him. I know him. No, you know the flashy things he buy you. Some women even rationalize when they get hit by a dude. It's one thing if you was in the wrong and dude hit you back, but he just hitting you for no reason. He loves me. That's not love. That's abuse. But now y'all trying to make the brother the boogeyman of all things. I'm like, if he did all these things and y'all knew it and y'all stayed with him, that's on y'all. That's And for some of y'all out here up there, he need to be in jail. Really? Then all y'all need to be in jail because you bought his music. Y'all didn't form a united front when y'all first heard about these things. Now y'all only react how white women embarrass y'all. And because you got black women, some of these black women made poor choices. Then they want to make R. Kelly the face of it. Y'all got Bill Cosby. Y'all set brother Bill up. Yeah, that was a son of I wouldn't believe. If you wouldn't believe. I mean, I'm sitting there like, y'all do know that these women are lying, right? But y'all were right along with the so-called mainstream. Cosby's in jail for hearsay. But we've known for years that R. Kelly done it. Now I say it's his turn. No, I don't think so. I really don't think so. I want to see Tawana Burke talk about Les Moonves and these other white men. I want to hear the Me Too movement. Times when we talk about the white female teachers that are abusing these black boys and these other students. If you really about sexual assault, you should be talking about across the board. You shouldn't pick and choose. When I talk about it, I talk about across the board. I don't pick and choose. But I'm gonna tell y'all sisters, people gonna throw this back in y'all face. Y'all gonna like fools. Y'all yelling at R. Kelly, but weren't you guys against his music? I guess all the videos that we've seen, all the clubs and the birthday parties and the unions we went to, that was somebody else. Y'all had an out of body experience. All the females that was being groupies at his concert, throwing up panties and stuff, and doing all saying, yeah, give him head and everything. I do this. Y'all like that. None of that happened. Like we didn't see none of that stuff for the last 20-some years. Delayed reaction gets no reaction from some people. It's about the dollars. I hate to say it. It's about money now. If y'all wanted justice, if women wanted justice against people like this would be conversation. Like I said, sex ed education stuff need to be started at a young age. Because everybody's not being taught and told everything. Adults need to be straightforward with their kids. They don't have to be graphic. You let me be straightforward. But the thing is that there have been guys out there that try to protect y'all and love y'all. And y'all tossed us to the side. Y'all wanted the bad boy. Now y'all got to deal with the consequences. I don't feel sorry for females like that. I don't. I used to. But as you get older, you're like, wait a minute. These women, they got their choices. See, if this was during slavery, this is one thing. You had no choice. Not really. Some women rather died or just been miserable. Y'all willingly walk into a lion's den, and then y'all want people to come and defend y'all. Can't do that anymore. I refuse to keep sitting here trying to rationalize defend females that made poor choices. I got some of them in my family. I'm sorry. You knew very well that you was wrong. Now y'all want us to tell you nobody really cares about the black female. No, we care. We warned y'all. We told y'all stop emulating that white female. She can go out there and fuck a football team and still be called girl next door. Y'all have sex with one dude. Y'all whores. Stop messing with the so-called bad. He's talking mysterious. Yeah, okay. That was cute when you was young at a certain point. But then you got to grow up at some way and say, that's not what I want. This is why these dudes keep doing it, because they know there's a group of females out here that allow them to do it. That's why they don't change. Y'all got more power than y'all think, but y'all letting the feminists, y'all letting the gay community, y'all letting white women, y'all letting everybody manipulate y'all into going after certain people. Like I said, this is not a defense of R. Kelly. I just think it's hypocritical that y'all seem to want to single him out now. But there's a lot of other dudes out there have done and said questionable things over the years that y'all rationalize. Y'all only doing this because the white media want to deem R. Kelly the next Negro to go down. Since September of 2017 up to this point, nothing but black men. And yet, and said, why did Lifetime and them only do documentaries on R. Kelly, Bill Cosby? It's red in y'all face, but y'all, some of y'all sisters don't want to believe it. Y'all think that race has nothing to do with it. It has a lot to do with it.